Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Have a happy Lion's Gate. It always weirds me out how the video is behind me, so you're not actually hearing me right now. So I want to say hi. I'm Erica. Hi, Erica. Yay. Hi, Catherine Kane. I'm excited to learn more about the Lion's Gate activation. How does today's new moon work with the full moon on the 22nd? My birthday is August 22nd, and I'm feeling powerful. Wonderful. I love it. I love it. Let me circle back around to the energies around the Lion's Gate and the new moon. And there's just like so many awesome things happening right now, right? Hi, Sarah. Bonjour from the south of France. Bonjour, mademoiselle. My birthday is the 14th. Wow, all these amazing Leos. So I'm in between the moons. I feel like a lion who wants to roar and bring in positive light energy. Yeah, baby. Go for it. Hi, Catherine. Right, let the lions roar. Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday. It was my sister's birthday yesterday. And let's see here. We've got hi, Sandra and Teresa and Erica and Autumn. I'm so excited this. Hi, Jennifer. Amatius, hello from Colorado. Laura, hello from Wisconsin. Hello, Josie. And let's see, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. So many of you. So right now I'm doing an incredible experience. It's the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp. We sort of ended up calling it. It's a deep dive training in activating your intuitive skills and using them. And yesterday we had the most fun ever. We have practice and play sessions, and that was our first one. And so people we did an activation and we did some things where we were learning to receive more information and to hear deeper information. Like maybe you get an image or a memory or a thought or a feeling, and that's it. And then you go around wondering what it is. And so I was teaching that there's ways to learn to hear more of the message. I like to think of it like the dolphins. When they record a dolphin, one tone is like, I don't even know how many sounds. And we can only read one of them. We can only read one little section. So that's the way that intuitive messages are. And right now, we're in the Lion's Gate. This is the peak today. It's 8/8. I've done so many retreats. And last year we did our first online ceremony with Christian and his Mayan and Aztec crew. It was amazing. And on the Lion's Gate last year. And we were going to do one this year, but I'm in the middle of renovating my beach house. So it's a little too much for me to handle. But, and it means that Sirius is aligned with the sun. So Sirius is a planet that many cultures, especially the ancient Egyptians, believed was our spiritual sun, and that the beings, the energy of Sirius, is a guide for us, is here to help us. And this is the time of the year when it's clear. We can see, I think it's before dawn. I haven't made it to see it yet, but it's very bright before dawn, and it's been rising since about 27th, I think, of July. And now it's peaking, so you'll continue to see it, but this has been the ramping up. So if you've been feeling certain energies leading up to today, of course, we're having a lot of energies in our giant global metamorphosis, aren't we? However, what's so beautiful about this is if you're seeing blue or indigo blue, or you're feeling a sense of love or spirit, this is where we had spiritual healing going on a couple of weeks ago. Energies were around that. And then for about a week now, we've had the rising of our spiritual sun. Well, what does that mean for us? Well, sun, generally, in a very basic term, right, is our power and our life force. It is our life force to live. It is what brings life to the plants, and they transform it, and we know how to do that too, by the way. And it's what gives us our solar plexus, that idea of will and filling with our light. And then we're in the Leo new moon right now, right? So we've got the Leo new moon, and the Leo is the lion, and the lion being this energy that we're talking about is a portal that's open today, and it's been opening all week, and it's going to stay open for several days, but today it's the peak, and it's the sun and Sirius, so our spiritual sun and our physical sun. Think about what that means. That's a blending of above and below, within and without, the masculine and the feminine, the right and the left, the yin and the yang, the black and the white. That's what we're seeing happen. This massive breakdown that's been prophesized forever, that's happening right now, is happening because we are rising out of our belief in only the physical world. We're rising out of that limited prison of conditioning and habits and even traditions in our institutions and our families and on the planet a long time, that we have to live this slave life of working hard, and we have to follow the rules somebody else set up, and we have to live our life along certain guidelines, and we have to be this to be good enough, and we have to please these people. And it's just a never-ending friggin' rat race, trying to achieve something to where you feel some peace and good about yourself. And unfortunately, I've been working with people for over 30 years, on myself for over 30 years, in all different modalities. I'm a homeopathic doctor and a hypnotherapist and healer of many, many different things. And I've been teaching and guiding people into shamanic journeys and all kinds of energy healing. And my favorite thing is to awaken, help people realize that you naturally already have this intuitive network, that this is within you, but we just weren't taught it. We weren't role modeled it. So if you're feeling like things wanting to come up, your spiritual truth to come out, you want to express yourself, you want to know where to move, where to go, how to find your love, what's the next thing in your life, what's the meaning? Because the things we were chasing, we were told to chase, right? That success and all these, a bigger house or whatever. If you're attached to it, it's probably going to want to break down in some way. It's going to want to change. You don't want to be attached to things, this house, this place, this person, this. You want to be within. So Sirius is guiding us. Sirius is calling us. Sirians are these energies are coming. They're beneficial and they're loving, and they can lift us up. And that rising of our own spiritual sun is the Aquarius energy that we're in now for quite a while, which is rising into your individual uniqueness, your spiritual uniqueness. So we have to start to listen within. We have to find the authority within. And what more perfect time to do that than in Leo? So Leo is about positive ego, feeling good about yourself, not cocky confidence where you belittle people and you act all whatever. That's all fake, by the way. It doesn't matter who's doing it, on what stage, what TV channel, or what government, or whatever. Anytime you see people acting like that, they're not in their truth. They're not in love. They don't manipulating people and bullshitting people. And the transparency that's happening right now is a lot of fun, because to me it's like, oh, now more people, everybody can see, or more people can see the truth behind this and this and this. So our paradigms are breaking down. Who we thought we were and what's important is breaking down, and that's what you want to listen to. So I'm loving this intuition class. Thank you, everybody I see here who's in it. It's just been an epic journey already, and we've just started. Please join us if you're still interested in jumping in. And we're doing things live. Everything is recorded, so it's always going to be there if you're interested in it. And you're going to have all of the recordings, including the sharings that we're doing live. You're going to have the activations, the attunements, and the other fun experiences. So what I loved about yesterday was and then the students got to start doing readings for each other. And I didn't give them a lot of guidelines. I wanted them to just be with everything we've done. We've activated, we've attuned, and these energies we're in for 8-8. 8 is an infinity symbol, so that's another energy. But think about it. It's an infinity symbol that goes what? Up and down. right? So if it's on its side, we call it an infinity symbol. And if it's up and down, we tend to call it a figure 8. It's the same energy, and infinity energy is who we are. We're eternal. There's a never-ending flow. There's always a new solution. There's always a way to happen, make something happen. It's just, that's the truth of the universe. It's not limit, conditions, you're not enough, and everything else. So these are the things that are going to be coming up for you. And if you're noticing it or you're not sure what it is, right? Listen, ask questions. This is what we were learning yesterday, is how to elicit more information from an intuitive message, even if it's just a sensation or a vague knowing, a color or a flash or a word, a dream you vaguely remember. Everything is communication. So we're marrying this bold physical sun, us in our physical bodies, with our spiritual sun right now, today, in this amazing energy. We're in the 8 energy, up and down. So we're connecting to those higher parts of us. So higher doesn't necessarily mean better. It means higher in state or frequency or awareness, or dimension or consciousness or emotion. So if you look at the scale, and it's at shop.nanakasha.com if you want the scale, it's free. And the scale of consciousness, it's very, very powerful to do that, because you'll see if you're reaching up, are you reaching up to acceptance or even willingness, right? From fear or guilt or blame or something that you're stuck in. And if you're just feeling like, it's so amazing, my life is so fantastic, like right now, that's how I feel. I just don't even, it's so magical, but I don't have the fear of like, oh, what if I lose it? Which was one of my big ones, because I've lost a lot in my life, money and people and a daughter and all kinds of stuff. So you tend to have these things that happen because of your experiences. But guess what? Those experiences are gifts, whether they're in this life or any other part of your soul or any other life. What we do is find those. They're blocking your intuitive gifts. They're blocking you from seeing yourself, accepting yourself, letting go of the beliefs, people, things, whatever is breaking down in your life, and being that inner lion, okay? So you're gonna be that lion, lion-hearted, meant not brave in battle, like I'm brave enough to kill people. It was lion-hearted meant good-hearted, trustworthy, a beneficial king, a leader who cared and was involved. And this is who you're invited to be that leader for your own life, to be involved, to step back in. So all these energies are what are happening right now. Now we have the new moon, and new moons are, retrospection, they're womb time, they're planting of new seeds, and they're this time of completing something that is then recycled. This is about metamorphosis or transformation or transmutation, right? What broke down that you can let go of, that is now going to be the feed for you, right? To bloom into something new. So, good morning, Julie Ling. You have been on my mind like nothing. I have to tell you, I thought about you during class the other day. I kept going, oh, Julie, oh no, Julie's not here. So Sherry said we had some alien visitors 2 nights ago with a flashing purple light. My 5-year-old saw shadows of a small beings about 4 feet tall with round heads and heard the blender on in the kitchen. Wow. Well, that I would say that that's Syrians. I personally have never seen them. I'm not sure if I even know what they are supposed to look like. I do know that the ancient Egyptians worked with the Syrians a lot, that the queen's chamber in the Great Pyramid is aligned. There's a shaft aligned to it, and the king's chamber aligns with the Orion Stargate. And these are points of, they understood as consciousness points, gateways into higher states of consciousness. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, this is what's happening. Things are changing rapidly, and whether you're focused on something in your life or you're aware of some of the things that are unfolding across the planet, it's the thinning of the veil, even the deconstruction. I would love a reading, particularly. I'm not doing readings today, baby. Going to Thailand. doing so many readings in the class, and after the class people share, and then I do readings, and then we've added classes where we just do readings, sharings and readings. So it's awesome. Wonder if it was related to the Lionsgate. Well, if it was 2 days ago, it's definitely one of the reasons is we've been ramping up. So it's something like a door opening, right? We've been opening, the door's been opening wider and wider and wider till today. All right. So love and light, do what I'm teaching you in the class to surround yourself and align yourself so you don't have to worry about energies that aren't optimal for you. And it seems like a very big blessing to me. Seems like the Syrians came in. I feel like Julie's getting something on that too. Good morning, Stacy. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Josie from Lawton, Oklahoma. Hi, Gaze. And yes, I know, happy birthday to everybody. A bunch of people are saying my middle boy's birthday is the 14th too. Pamela, hello, pumpkin. Aloha. I don't know how to say that. Kakahayaki from Hawaii. Good to see you again, and happy Lionsgate. Thank you so much. Greetings. Hi, Lib and Destine. Hey there, lovely lady. I had a vision this week, says Lib, where I was walking up a Mayan pyramid and told I'm a time witch. Oh, hi, Kathy Lynn. Oh, wow, Lib, that's interesting. I just watched a movie called Time Freak on Netflix, and I didn't like the title, but it was a really good movie. And it's about a young physics genius who invents a time machine and falls in love, and he wants to try to fix his relationship and never break up. But the end result of what happens, what he realizes about taking away someone's choice and trying to make everything perfect. It was really deep and beautiful. I liked it. Hi, Morgan. All right, my lovely beings. So let's dive into this juicy energy today. So close your eyes. There's something about turning your head a little bit right and left. Just do it intuitively. If you feel like you should stay to one side. So just do it a few times. Maybe you're stretching, maybe move your shoulders back and down. Someone mentioned the other day that you know the healing is working when your shoulders drop back and down. And this is the right posture. I'm relearning it. And it's almost impossible to do when you're scrunched up, contracted, worried, hunched over, and sticking your head and yourself out into the energy field instead of standing up in your own energy field. So the first thing I want you to do now is feel your field. Take your hands. I'm doing it on the screen if you want to look. And like you're grabbing, but more like you're just squishing, like you're sinking your fingers into the energy around you and you're squishing it and you're squishing it. And just move your hands around. I'm seeing some very interesting energies, some thick blue energies, almost like foam. And we're sticking our hands into it and kneading it, awakening it, activating it, like mixing together dough, and then kneading it so that it gets to be the right consistency. Beautiful. And then just relax. And you may feel or see, or you may feel that I'm just letting my arms be guided and they're moving around. But there's like a circle around us, and then it connects and goes around again. If you're familiar with the Ouroboros, the snake that is a circle that swallows its tail, representing eternity, eternal life, the true cycle of life, the circle of everything. That seems to be with us right now. Wonderful. And a pale blue light is coming very beautifully. So this Ouroboros circle of vibrant life force energy, remember snakes and serpents aren't bad. They represent transmutation, transformation, shedding the old, rising back to your truth, to your spiritual self, and being in your physical body on the earth while rising to your higher self. So perfect for today. And it's out in front of us, showing this portal that's open for us today. So first, we're being asked to come more present into the moment. So I want you to feel yourself. You can do this, or you can just imagine taking your fingers and starting to run them like little horses, very gently up each arm. And if you don't want to touch your skin, you can just do it on the energy right above your skin and down your legs, just as far as you can reach comfortably. And now on your chest, and then gently on your cheeks. Feel your senses coming alive. Feel you coming into your body. And now do this across your forehead and hold the intention that you're ready and willing to open your inner eye, your inner sight, and your crown. And let this sensation, let your higher self be doing this to you or doing it to yourself around and around your crown. And I feel like fluffing the energies above my head and sort of just, it's like fluffing them up and relax. Lots of tingles. So notice what you're sensing. Oh, beautiful. So in your heart or out loud, declare, I am that I am, and I am here, clear and open, ready and willing to be who I was designed to be, to allow my spiritual truth, purpose, path, destiny, blueprint to rise from within me, bold, strong, clear. And I now allow the sun, my solar plexus, my great central sun chakra, my sun of this life, and the sun of the great central sun, and the sun gold light ray energy, all the way back to the field of infinite abundance and source. I invite in this energy, this bold gold Leo lion energy, this positive feeling of loving myself, accepting who I am, freeing myself from everyone else's opinions. This intuitive, feminine energy, divine, beautiful part of you, this spiritual sun, is rising through you, gathering the parts of you that have been hiding in fear or old beliefs, and that have been shaken and awakened and are ready to rise to the surface. It moves from beneath you up like a giant blue sun, glowing and vibrating. You feel it as it moves into the feet and up through your being, enormous. You feel it moving through your body. Feel it moving through your mind. It's rising through all subtle bodies, chakras, bones, nervous systems, every layer of your body, emotions, all the way out. You let it rise, you feel it, accept it, relax. Allow it to move through your root, sacral, and solar. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? It's entering your heart now. As it rises through you, it encompasses your heart. your higher heart, your throat, your solar plexus. All of this part of you is completely immersed in your inner spiritual sun. I now allow this sacred, safe space to align me to my highest good, my higher self, and that which is optimal for me at this time. I allow myself and trust as I align with this lion's gate and allow Sirius, this divine spiritual sister, this divine intuitive guide, to nurture me, to connect heart to heart, to open, expand, unlock those parts of me that have been dormant and are ready now to rise into my conscious awareness, my reality, and my inner power. Sirius stays here, encompassing this heart, soul, or throat, and a beautiful Egyptian looking being with exotic eyes, short black hair, and the beautiful uraeus headdress. The snake on the forehead showing enlightenment, an open eye, an ability and willingness to connect and create consciously your reality from your truth. She begins to move into this beam of light between you and this beautiful, glowing blue Sirius. You feel drawn to follow her, and you leave your reality, thoughts, beliefs behind. You slip out of your body, your thoughts, your identity, and you begin to float into this beam of blue and purple light. You follow her effortlessly. Deepen your senses and connection to this. Enjoy how it feels as you rise higher and higher. Effortlessly rising up, you open yourself to a communication. I ask for my highest selves as the guides and guardians of my truth to align me with the most optimal energies, and I allow myself to move into this flow. Instantly, you are standing in the Great Pyramid in Giza. We have been transported here. You are standing at the entrance of the Queen's Chamber, deep near the bottom of this enormous power generator, ascension tool, filled with sacred energies from years and years and years of intentional rising of spiritual consciousness. The Queen's chamber is glowing. There is a gold light, and you now feel your guide, your Syrian guide, and the blue light carrying you begin to enter the Queen's chamber. They ask too that you announce yourself. You do this by saying, I am that I am. I am love. I am light. I am infinite. And I am here to align with my truth, my path, my blueprint, my highest good. I'm here to release and free myself and then pass that to others from limits, past, pain, fear, guilt, shame, victimhood, depression, anger, attachments, craving, judgment. I'm here to free myself, and I now let go. At the door to this chamber, energy falls from you like heavy metal armor, and you feel yourself rising and floating into the Queen's chamber. You hover in the center, looking around, feeling and sensing. There's a special event happening here right now. You see now, as your senses begin to tune into this place, there's a beam of blue light and a beam of gold orange light. And they're rising from two corners of the chamber. And they cross each other in the center. And you begin to see X marks the spot. You move to that spot and stand in this center, in this crossroads. Feel and sense yourself receiving the blue light of Sirius and your inner soul's frequency. And feel this gold, yellow, orange, fiery sun energy. It frees you from all attachments to should have, would have, wished. It frees you from failure, inferior, sorry, I can't. It frees you from doubt. You feel yourself dissolving these deep and heavy energies you've carried through time. And you feel strong and centered. You sense your solar plexus is now the crossing point, the meeting point. You feel stronger, standing taller, the sense of who you are pouring through your body. You feel energy growing and expanding the heart, the lungs. I am lion-hearted, and I detach from these old things effortlessly. You begin to feel a new energy filling you. It is your personal purpose mixed with gold, power, all creation in your hands, all potential in your mind. Your heart expands and expands and expands. You see now the Queen's chamber. You begin to sense and feel, maybe hear or feel the vibrations of a toning, a chanting, a singing, a beautiful humming music. It aligns your soul and makes you remember peace, joy, this delicious, incredible pleasure. You sense that there's serious energy around you, dancing and weaving, playing this beautiful music, the celebration, the joy. I am here, and I remember this is what I'm designed for. This pleasure and acceptance, this inspiration. I am designed for this joy. I am designed for this presence, this appreciation, to taste it and enjoy it. Embody this, receive the vibrations of this hum. They're going around the chamber, and the chamber begins to vibrate, and the whole pyramid begins to vibrate. And the land and the chambers and the secrets underneath the pyramid begin to vibrate. And it begins to pulse and vibrate out across the plateau to all the other sacred structures. The Fibonacci spiral, like a fuse being lit, it is moving from pyramid to pyramid and structure to structure. And suddenly, the Mayan pyramids are beginning to vibrate. And all the pyramids along the Nile are vibrating. And this energy of the rising of our truth, the truth within these structures, the truth within the earth and the air and the water and the crystals, the truth within our bones, the truth of who we are, begins to rise and pulse and gain strength. The pyramids under the waters in Japan and Jamaica, the pyramids and the sacred vortexes throughout the Americas, all the way through the islands, through the Greek temples and the oracles, through Turkey, down through all parts of Africa, Australia. Thailand begins to hum. The big Buddhas throughout the East are beginning to vibrate. Everything is tuning together. You are in the center of it. You are one of the strings. You are one of the pieces in this attunement. Feel it, surrender to it, channel it. I am a clear and open channel for my truth and the divine. I feel that. And now that central sun and the gold energy and the Syrian energy and the spiritual and the material, all of the powers to create your reality in love and light, aligned with your truth, becomes stronger. You feel your cells rebuilding. You want to roar. The chest is expanding, and you feel the whole planet singing and humming. The temples through India, all the way in Nepal and through China, across Europe, the sacred spaces, then the wells, the hidden secrets and the ancient tablets, everything down to the crystal vortexes in Brazil and the beds in Arkansas. Across every crystal is beginning to tune, to feel the frequency. We are all being up leveled. Feel it and surrender to it. The shaft in the Queen's chamber opens and aligns with Sirius. A beam of blue indigo light hits your inner eye and opens a new door pyramid after pyramid after pyramid within each other open, as if time itself is opening and revealing. The portal is open. Your attunement is in process. Receive, journey, remember, stand tall, own your powers, detach from all that was, rise into this sun, a worthy, powerful part of it, remembering I am designed, I am a piece of the whole, I am divine, eternal, I am powerful, I am ready, I am infinite. The entire planet is vibrating and trembling, and the old facades are falling away, and the truth is coming. You feel it in every part of your being. The lion is waiting, shining like gold. The pyramids continue to open. Your inner eye and crown expands, and you enter your journey. Enjoy until we are brought back. And now you have realigned the lion within you that knows how to travel in and out of the body, detach, receive, enjoy, savor, lovingly creating with a strong heart your path. Serious energy of your spiritual truth encapsulates you and brings you back into the Queen's chamber, down into the center. You feel the beams of light that have been crossing in your solar plexus begin to softly fade. And you stand here now, everything exquisite, shining, beautiful, aligned with a different reality. You look around and receive images, symbols, and messages of what you've uncovered of your spiritual truth. Receive the guidance, image, whatever is here for you. This is the perfect moment. You are perfectly attuned and receptive to receive deep, powerful guidance, downloads, and information for your highest good and your new phase of your soul's path. Receive whatever you are perceiving, feelings, images, thoughts, sensations, nothing. It's all exactly aligned with what's optimal for you. To just receive. Now, allow this energy of the spiritual sun and the physical sun, of the gold ray of abundance and power and positive joy and pleasure and detachment and all these gifts to merge with your soft, loving, connected, intuitive flow, and feel yourself being placed into your body by these loving energies. And they're placing you and they're connecting the pieces and snapping the new you into place. They're rewiring the parts of you that no longer exist into a new frequency, from head to toe, fingertips to the tip of your tongue. Accept, relax, harmonize, attune with this. And as you gradually come into yourself and feel this new tuning, this new frequency, notice the planet. Notice how we've just been a part of and witnessed a global attunement, from crystals to temples, from vortexes to waters. A giant awakening has just happened, like everything attuned to the same alarm. And it's just gone off. And we're all waking up. Put your hands on your heart and lovingly feel yourself. Accept who you are now. Accept that you will look for it, walk with it, and talk from it. I am that I am. I am infinite. I am upgraded. I am aligned with my truth and my path, and I am free from the past and the heavy and painful energy. I am free to be me, and I accept me and the life my soul intended. Feel that moving through your body and accept it. There's a message coming through now. As we merge together, as we begin to flow, 2 separate, 3 separate, millions of separate flows, pipelines, rivers. Long ago we were separated. Long ago we sunk deep, deep, deep into our play and forgot. We are one, we are powerful, we are strong, we are the creators. And today was the day when the barriers are removed and the beings are reminded, this is who you are. We are together and going to come together and realize so much more. You are more than you could ever imagine, yet you don't even imagine the limits of being able to set free your most powerful tool to imagine more joy, more creativity, more love, more peace. The abundance and potential is limitless, and yet the limits fog everything. Not just the vision, the feelings, the sensations, even the passion. It's like being disconnected from who you are and wandering and wondering. This is no more. This is no more. You are now risen above. Allow yourself to continue to rise up and out. The old, the past, every form is caused from the energy of your beliefs, of your innermost powerful emotional states. Now you're free. You can rise to new states of creation. Please take this. Ride it like a surfer. Play. Go weightless. Go under. Feel the never-ending current and be one with it. You aren't separate, and you never were. You never failed, and you never can. Now you can let those perceptions go. Use your heart, your throat. Use your solar energy. Use your core. It's now aligned with the beam of truth of your spiritual nature. Rise and enjoy it. Receive it, bask in it, play in it. Yes, you are worthy. Yes, you're here for a purpose. Yes, you are exactly the person you were meant to be. Stop with all of the questions and the worries and the buts. Surrender to the flow. And thank you. You've made it. This journey has now reached its peak, and you get to see new horizons, move into new worlds, and it's your choice. Feel this and relax. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We give great thanks to ourselves and to this beautiful moment, to the serious energies and guides for our spiritual sun and our inner knowing and guidance to help this arise within us. We give great thanks to the great central sun, the gold ray, and to this sun bringing us all this beautiful energies. We give great thanks to Leo, the lion energy. We give this beautiful, incredible new moon that has shrouded us and kept us hidden from all of those forces that want to keep us from emerging enlightened, the old fears and the past. Thank you so much to this moon and to the infinity of my nature. Thank you so much to these guides and to this loving transformation. I accept, I allow, I enjoy in harmony, peace, and love. I am that I am. Namaste. Wow. Well, these are always powerful, I believe, but I'm almost speechless about what just happened. Wow. It's going to take a while for me to really absorb the depth of what just happened, the meaning of what we were just a part of. This reattunement, basically, of the whole planet, of every sacred structure, from a giant Buddha in Thailand or Vietnam or Cambodia, to sacred vortexes throughout the world, to pyramids, to just everything, crystals, the beds in the earth. Years ago at one of our retreats in Arkansas, and actually before that, the first Mayan retreat, I was shown that the ancient crystals that the ancients used, like Atlantis, they understood that, could talk to the crystals, and they could understand what their function was, and they worked together, and they were like computers. They were programmed to do certain things, and they had a lot of giant crystals that could create spheres of consciousness to keep their cities protected from becoming low conscious, and for obvious reasons, right? And all kinds of things were possible. And the fall, the flood, whatever you want to call the moment where we separated completely from the conscious knowing of our divinity and our amazing intuitive powers and why we really are here, was that time when everything went to sleep. And it was put to sleep with a time to waken up. And I knew that they were starting to wake up, that there were crystal beds waking up and calling to people, that were parts of vortexes waking up. There were pyramids in places we were going that were waking up. And they have energies too, and we have energies. And what we want to do is align with the optimal ones if we have to exchange. And wow, what we just experienced was, I had the sense we were going to go to the Queen's Chamber very quickly, because this Syrian guide who was dressed like an Egyptian goddess type was just flashing, like waiting to come and guide us. And the pyramid kept surrounding me. I've been there twice, well, 3 times, twice for 4 hours doing meditations and chanting and healing and ascension work. So I have a strong sense of the pyramid. It starts to vibrate. The stones vibrate. The stones underneath it vibrate. It has it's attuned harmonically, very specifically. And we started to see this in the Mayan pyramids we were going to. And then I saw networks after a while of how there's portals between certain temples and pyramids. There's also underground energetic networks that all the pyramids are connected, and just lots of stuff. So it was like going through and seeing these things all being turned on, like somebody powering up the generator, and vroom, like today, which is 8/8/21, and 21 is a 3. Oh, Trinity. And 8, 16, 19, and 10, and 1. So today's a 1. So we're back to oneness. Wow. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. How amazing. Woo. Well, I'm going to do that one again a couple times today and for a few days, because it was so palpable, it was so visual. And for me, at the end, when we came back to the Queen's Chamber and we had this attunement, the Queen's Chamber was full of sand, and there were these statues and a falcon and an eagle, gold carved urns even sticking out of the sand, all these treasures, we would call them, but they were very specific power tools that were used in ancient Egypt. And they were all on my right side. So they had been brought to a manifestation level. And they were showing me that they're right there. They're sticking out of the surface. And then I felt like I was the same way. And then I kept being given this tool that looked almost like an axe. And it was like I was in a crack, and I would stick this tool up, and it would open, grip the ground, and the middle part would lift me up, and I would rise above that earth or that dirt or that energy that I was down inside of. And then I would do it again and again and again. And it was like literally coming up out of heavy states of consciousness, heavy dirt being buried inside of this and buried inside of that again and again and again. And then it kept going in a different way. So there's some very powerful things that were happening, and you really want to pay attention to what you saw, what you felt. Like in our Intuition Awakening class, we're going to go into deciphering what you receive. And yesterday we just started on receiving more, and also understanding, like being with it so you understand the deeper meaning. So the reason that I like to take you somewhere and then stay there and let go and be quiet is everybody's having their own journey, and it's unfolding. And if you just get a glimpse of something and then you run around trying to analyze it, it's very difficult. You can't analyze intuitive information that doesn't abide by time and space. It doesn't when you ask certain questions, they don't make sense in other realms, And so it's better if you sit with it and you let it open up deeper doors to more information, if that's possible at this time. Oh, okay, wonderful. Well, let's see here. Hi, everyone. Let's see what you guys got. I just pointed out the similarity between hola and aloha. Oh, wow, I love that. I love that. Thank you, Morgan. Pamela said, by the way, it's pronounced kakihiaka. I love it. Very pronounced, a little bit like Spanish, but easier, where everything is pronounced. I received a beautiful glowing golden pyramid in my solar plexus, and I was showed it was permanent. Woo! I was seeing these pyramids, this glowing lion in the middle of the sun, and these pyramids opening, and another pyramid opening and opening and opening and opening. It was really a very deep, multidimensional opening. Thank you. You're welcome, Liv. Kirsten, that was powerful. It was. Laura, that was very powerful. Thank you. Carmen, thank you. Grateful for everything. Namaste. Eternal blessings to you for your offerings to each of us. Thank you, Pamela. Sarah said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. The amethyst pyramid I was holding in the palm of my hand became very warm when we were in the pyramid in the Queen's Chamber. Ooh, see, if you have pyramids, they're going to be activated too. Those are just sacred generators, that tetrahedron shape. You're a treasure for us all. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Hello, happy Lionsgate, the one new beginning for our planet. I know, isn't this amazing? Well, have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm going to go have a video call with my parents and get to have, that's a very exciting moment because they're new to understanding the technology. So thank you. So in the beginning, I saw that Ouroboros, that snake, and it was defining this portal, which was just pale blue. And I'm seeing that again now. And that eternal nature of the infinity as well. This is really with us. So look for portals that are open for you right now in different places in your life as you walk through. All right. Namaste, everybody. Oh, love you, Julie. Miss you. Hi, Vivienne. Hi, Kristen. Yeah, I'm not doing readings today, honey. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Bye-bye.